You know what really grinds my gears?
Wrong stream.
And another thing.
Oh,
And
shit.
another thing. I went to Home Depot the other day to get some Allen keys.
Yeah.
To
Unlock your Allens.
unlock my Allens. Well, because I've got all those spikes, right? And
Yeah.
some of the screws I have for them are Allen keyed, and some of them are
Rated
screws.
teen.
The underworld
Oh.
shows
Rated teen.
Some of them are rated teen? Oh.
Some of them are rated teen.
Star Wars Outlaws
And,
is rated teen.
Anyways, I didn't end up buying Allen keys. And now I'm regretting it. I have a set of metric Allen keys, which I need, but I'm explicitly missing the key I need.
Oh. Is it like in between two of them?
Well, I think this is the 2. I think I need the 1.5.
Well, I can't help you there. I do have a little
No.
Allen key thingamadoo. Flippy flopper.
Oh,
Chat,
thing.
chat.
No, I
What
need
would
to-
you do? Chat. How would you handle this?
Is my camera, like, smudgy?
No, this Allen key is
Yeah.
not even from this set.
Let's slam. Let's slam. Let's slam.
Different set.
Yeah, so today, anyway, moving on from Allen keys, we're going to be watching the Nova reveals from the Nova Open 2024. I think, from what I was reading, today is mostly just going to be about roadmaps. So, presumably, we're going to be getting an updated 40k roadmap, and maybe getting an AOS roadmap.
Hell yeah.
So that'd be pretty cool.
You know, frankly, I think it's kind of a shame that they're giving us a roadmap. I'd much rather just be surprised and have Codex's release out of nowhere.
Everything redacted?
Nope, stay on the Allen
Everything
keys.
redacted.
All right, you hear? Welcome to Allen key sector.
Look what I did to my lights in my camera.
You look so yellow.
You're yellow. Well, I have a lot
But
of
I like
yellow lights.
that.
Where's my
I like
hand?
that light I like the
Yeah.
light distortion on it.
Yeah, it's from my fingerprint.
There's like
my camera was apparently very dusty.
people buy
Yeah.
filters to put on their cameras to like do that on purpose. You don't even have to.
I just smudge it.
yeah.
It's called
Key
talent, ladies and
key
gentlemen.
conversation. Hell yeah. Alicord gifted 1 Slam Sector membership. Woo! At TI Block got it.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations, T Block.
TI Block?
Um,
TL Block? Oh, the I is slightly shorter than the L.
Oh, there is a
What?
there is a eye in there.
Yeah. Based opinion, Sean. Let things just happen out of nowhere.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, we got
I'm a
some
big
epic
fan of
music. I don't know if
I'm
can
a
you
big
guys hear
fan of
that?
Spawn.
I can vaguely hear it. Faintly hear it? I have no idea what we're going to see here other than roadmaps.
No.
I don't.
I hope
I
there's
don't.
some cheeky surprises.
I'm going to guess that this is going to be a pretty short stream. What was the? There was one oh Sean, did you just like? Did you either teleport or did you lag?
I
Teleported,
changed the
got it.
setting. I changed the setting. I wish I teleported, then I'd be in Atlanta already.
Oh shit! Yo, if y'all are going to Dragon Con, try and find us.
Actually, yeah.
Look for the look for the big loud group of belligerent
Boys.
wizards.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, if
Also-
you're going to Dragon Con, let us know in the Discord.
Let us know in chat. Let us know in
Yeah.
Discord. We're gonna be hanging out there all weekend.
I will be wearing my Slam Sector fanny pack as a wizard. It's my spell component pouch. So if you find me, I'll lend it to you so you can go get a free drink from Matt. So
Shit.
Yeah.
I should bring mine too.
although was his thing stipulated to be like in the in a game
on
store?
mine.
or
No,
was it
it's
anywhere?
anywhere.
Mine's on my vest.
Did you
That
you
vest,
weave it into
that,
your
that
vest?
is so good.
No, the vest has a belt. The vest is supposed to be belted, and I
Oh, I see.
fucked up and removed the belt, like not thinking as I was just modifying the thing. But then I realized, oh, it's the perfect belt loop for my slam pouch.
Alpha, what time is it in the UK right now? They're 5 hours ahead of us, I think. So it's about 2 in the morning right now. I think.
Hell yeah. That's some real Night Lord energy.
If I'm doing my math correctly. Welcome.
I think Alpha's coming to Dragon Con, isn't he?
Alpha is coming to Dragon Con and also the Grand Narrative in Atlanta.
And the Grand Narrative, yeah, US side.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're wondering why I'm down here in the corner of my box today, it's because I feel like it.
I broke his legs earlier.
I had surgery. I had surgery, and I don't want you guys to see it.
Well, don't you normally stream standing up?
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I mean, I guess I could. I could just like lift my desk up right now.
No, you do you. Stay where you're at. You're fine.
Yeah, stay comfy.
Goodbye, chat. Goodbye.
Oh, you're falling.
Bye.
Well, I'm gonna miss that guy.
Just kidding. You guys thought you could get rid of me that easily?
I'm
back.
Don't want to get rid of you. No one wants to get rid of you.
You guys thought you could get rid of me. Everyone's trying to get rid of me all the time.
You consistently
Ryan,
test as everyone's favorite slammy in the slam polls.
I apologize if you guys can hear that, like cricket. The cricket has come back for revenge.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, yeah, he's fiddling. He better not be in my room, or I'm gonna eat him.
Yeah, we got I think about 7 minutes until we get our thing going. I think it's gonna be just another video, like another pre-recorded thing, which is kind of a bummer.
You don't think it's gonna be a presenter?
No.
I like live shenanigans. I like it when stuff goes a little.
It's the live version of 2.5 Men. Yeah. It's me. I'm half a man.
Am I Charlie Sheen or is Ryan?
Oh, I heard the cricket.
You hear it?
I think Sean is Charlie Sheen.
Who's the other guy?
Cricket is back.
He's the other guy.
He's
the other guy.
Charlie Sheen and not Charlie Sheen.
Wasn't it? What's his face from?
I never actually watched 2.5 Men.
Which
Ashton Kutcher? No, that's on the. That's after. Yeah, but only after Charlie Sheen went to prison.
Yeah, when's your prison arc gonna start, Sean?
Maybe this weekend. We've talked about it. I'm kind of unsupervised this weekend, so.
Yeah, we're gonna get you into some trouble.
Yeah, I hope so. Frankly.
Just you wait.
How do our mics sound? There were some comments last time that the mics were all like kind of out of whack.
Mike.
Who says cricket confirmed?
Mickey.
Cricket is confirmed.
I mean, I'm Michael, so how? Yeah, I guess. How
Whoa, Ryan! That's the first time you've revealed that on stream.
Ryan just doxed himself.
First time on Slam Sector, maybe.
I don't know. It might be.
No, it's not. There was one time I gave my full name, and everyone was like, "Oh no, you've doxed yourself."
Ryan, I can't.
Nobody knows my full real name. I don't even know my real name.
I almost just said it, but then I stopped myself.
You don't even know.
It's cool for me to dox myself, but not other people.
Isn't it Jordaniel?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it is. I think it's Jordaniel.
Oh shit! We're starting. I think.
Oh,
we're going. Are we doing trivia, or are we actually starting?
Hi.
Oh, we're going. Oh shit.
Hi.
Nova preview show. Today's show is going to be a little different to our usual preview.
Let me know how volume is,
focusing
chat.
Specifically on upcoming miniatures, we're going to be giving you a little insight into the future of loads of your favourite games and settings. We'll even be joined by some of the talented people from the Warhammer studio to give you the inside scoop. So, whether you're a fan of the grim darkness of Warhammer 40,000,
anyone who's not talented, they didn't allow to come out.
Warhammer Age of Sigmar, or you're engaged in any of our other settings, prepare to be delighted. Let's dive right in.
Prepare to be delighted.
Delight me, Daddy.
I want that like bolter like diagram shirt that he had on. Pony?
A horse? Horse? It's gotta be a centaur. Oh, Cast Wars! We need to play some Blood Bowl.
So I don't want to get too much into it, but I work on NFL stuff for my new job. I want to set up like a Blood Bowl thing, like produce it like it's an NFL show.
Yeah. Bring all the knowledge from your real job into
Yeah.
the slam sector. We could file medical claims and do some coding for the player's injuries. Bring my job into it. Let's not do that.
Hi, welcome back, everyone. I'm joined now by Jay and Dan, and we're going to.
I saw a statistic that I don't know how true it is that Blood Bowl is the most played or GW game.
That can't be true.
I know. I was like, "There's no way."
Dan, lots of
I think
things going on.
Well, I don't want
So
to talk
we
over him.
thankfully got the return of the Hobgoblin lineman, the humble Hobgoblin lineman, there to do all
They don't look
the
that humble.
less interesting parts of Blood Bowl as far as the chaos.
Those are
Dwarf.
gonna be
Get
really
punched,
easy
ball
to just
round the field,
use in
But we've also got a new
AOS or fantasy.
Chaos Dwarf positioner. We've got the
Yeah, most of the
Hobgoblin
Blood Bowl
Sneaky
stuff
Stabber.
you could
And
easily.
they
Some of them
sort
have like
sort of
like very
hired
clear
cut
like
men and assassins
football
to
pads
say
and stuff
follow
on them.
important players around
Yeah.
them.
These guys are just
Or like
armor.
it-
You just like paint them a different color and
That's exciting.
Can't even tell.
opportunity to
The
see
best
something new for the Hobgoblins.
Minotaur that GW makes is a
Purely
Blood Bowl
just being
Minotaur.
there to get punched and
Yeah, it
take
gives a chance for the Hobgoblins to find a little bit of the limelight. You know, they're never going to outstage.
Yeah,
the
that guy
Chaos
kinda
Dwarf
looks like me.
themselves, But sometimes,
Yeah, what
Goblins
Alpha
have
Omega said.
Great, designs of grandeur.
All you
and
need
this
is one box
ideal
and
of
you're
them
done.
Becoming stars of Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
But
It's
One
very
box and you're done
easy
for
to get
what?
into.
Oh,
when
for
it
like
comes
the
to
entirety
Chaos
of Blood
teams,
Bowl,
it's the
yeah,
Chaos
'cause it has
Dwarfs.
two
Yeah.
teams in
speaking
it.
of the Chaos Dwarfs, then Jay.
No, Jordan. You know what that guy
Two
looks like?
different
He looks
types of
like
Chaos Dwarfs
someone
within the
smashed
set,
you
by the
and
Yeah,
Koss
absolutely.
together.
So we've got the classic Chaos Dwarf
Me and
blocker.
who?
They are back.
Zach
better
Koss.
than ever.
Oh.
Some lovely
You guys hear that?
miniatures,
Yeah, that's my
big
airbrush
ass
compressor.
horns, everything you
I forgot
love
to turn
about
it
Chaos
off.
Dwarfs. But there's also the Chaos Dwarf Flamesmiths, which are these brand new.
Is that dude
positionals
drinking,
used
like, hot tea?
alchemical solutions, which they'll
Alchemical
drink to spit
solutions.
fire,
Oh, yeah.
and they're,
Oh, he's spitting fire.
Look at him.
something
Is he
He's
used
just
drinking
fucking
alcohol?
chugging that shit.
It's a big thing for them, but it gives them a chance to potentially knock down opposition players, even injure them. But there's also
Fucking
that
love
chance
Chaos
that maybe
Dwarfs.
you drink a little bit too much, it goes a little bit wrong, and it might engulf them in flame instead. So we've got
That's
the two different
hilarious.
types of Chaos Dwarf through that as well.
Oh shit! I accidentally caught myself on fire.
4 positions there, what you find within the forthcoming plastic kit. And then I also saw a horror from my childhood. I remember getting mauled by a bull centaur. My friend Henry used to play on me all the time, and the bull centaur is back.
Oh, that's
Yes,
not a
Bull
bolter.
Centaur
What is
back
that?
in
Is that a
new
Land
photo
Raider
resin kit.
on his shirt?
There's 2 miniatures in the kit, absolutely stunning miniatures, and any Chaos Dwarf player worth their salt is going to want to pick these up alongside the plastic
God,
box
that
to add a
fucks.
little bit more punch and a bit more speed to their Chaos Dwarf roster.
I might have to get this warband.
So
This
speaking
team.
of sort of that punch and speed,
For the
we see some
inevitable
new
Chaos
tactics in
Dwarfs,
the offing for
AOS
the
army.
Chaos Dwarf team. Jay, what can we expect to see from the Chaos Dwarfs on the gridiron?
Yeah, so we've taken the opportunity not just to update the miniatures, but also update the skills and the tactics that you can use with them during the course of a game. So your Chaos Dwarf blockers feel very similar to how they used to, but they also have Ironhard skin, as all Chaos Dwarfs now do. And that is a chance for us to update that mutation and that skill from the core book, make it more useful, and it now allows your Chaos Dwarfs to ignore any modifiers to their armor roll. So it's not just ignoring claws, it'll ignore Mighty Blow, anything like that as well. It's sort of to represent them sort of
That decal
turning to
looks really
stone
bad.
slightly through the use of their dark
What do you mean?
magics.
It's like
The
pixelated.
Flamesmith is great for, like I said,
looks
setting
normal
fire
to me.
to people. Hopefully not themselves, but there's a chance for them to knock down.
Hey, yo, booze.
Gift to the Slam
Obviously,
Sector
like,
membership.
Your sneaky stabbers have got stabs.
Hell
so it's a
yeah,
good chance for them to
Raphael
run in,
Moreau, welcome.
take someone out with low armor, and then move on as well.
Welcome.
But that's kind of how they play. They're very much still a punchy team up front, and you still got that little bit of speed with your Bull Centaurs and your Hobgoblins to score a few touchdowns. I think they're going to be a real terror on the gridiron, and I can't wait to see how people sort of take to them and put them across in leagues and tournaments.
Sounds awesome. As a diehard halfling player back in the day, I've had too many horror stories of getting beaten up by Chaos Dwarfs.
I'd
so
like
this
to
all
play
sounds
some Blood Bowl.
simply frightening.
I
and
played
also
it a little
relying
bit,
on a true man to
um,
punch all the Chaos Dwarfs is going to
few
be less
years ago.
reliable than ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shocking. Okay, well,
I don't- how often do they, like, have an edition
change?
change?
Within the new Spike journal.
They're only on the second
I don't
edition,
know
aren't
the-
they?
Dan, what can we expect?
I don't
in the
think it's that
Spike
often.
Journal?
So anyone who's read a Spike Journal before will know of all the usual fixtures. We'll have some background diving into what the Chaos Dwarves are in the world of Blood Bowl, and some famous teams that we've seen on the gridiron, including the infamous Hobgoblin team, for those fans who have been around for a while. We'll also see 3-star player spotlights covering some of the biggest names in Chaos Dwarf Blood Bowl, as well as say, those returning fixtures. We've got a chat with the Rat, we've got an interview with Tatsu.
Chat with the Rat?
Those usual fixtures that fans have come to love with Spike Magazine.
Thanks, Jay and Dan, for coming down and telling us all about the new Chaos Dwarfs. It's all really exciting. I can't wait to see them on the gridiron, although a little bit nervous. For the rest of us, we're going to come back in a moment in the Mortal Realms, where we're going to look at the aftermath of the Hellcrown with some new Stormcast Eternal releases.
Oh hell yeah! The new Skaven stuff fucked, so I bet these are going to be really good too.
Skaven proved too strong
Yeah.
for the noble Stormcast.
The thing I love about Blood
Eternals.
Bowl is it has that old
Hellcrown may
GW
have fallen,
zaniness
but
to it.
Sigmar's mighty warriors will soon return to save the mortal realms, reforged to fight another day.
Oh, does Stormcast get terrain now?
Looks like it.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I love that thing.
Oh, is that a new Vexilor? Oh my god!
I don't know what that means.
Holy shit! I think we've already seen that. That guy's cool. Oh, that's rad.
I obviously
I mean,
want
Relic,
that banner.
Lord Relictor, that's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah, I want that.
Oh! Oh! Look at that guy!
That's a good Griffin.
Oh shit!
Welcome
That's
back.
cool.
Joined now by Matt and Phil from the Warhammer Age of Sigmar team to talk about the aftermath of the Hellcrown experience. Welcome, Matt. Welcome, Phil.
Thanks. Great to be
Lovely
here.
to have you join me. So, with the slaughter at Hellcrown concluded and the Skaven running roughshod across the city, we've got a chance to look at all the new Stormcast Eternal
Yeah, let's go
releases.
Skaven gang.
I wonder if we can just start from the top and talk about the new Stormstrike Paladors.
These are epic cavalry. They're really fast. They hit hard. And they have a certain way of essentially getting retribution for their fallen.
I like
So
that
these
helmet
are
that has like the
counter-strike
beard
in a
molded
way.
Yeah,
into it.
absolutely. And this is
Yeah.
really giving that kind of core, hard-hitting, heavy
I like
cavalry
Griffin
to the
horses.
Stormcast Eternals. And as
Yeah.
Phil
They don't have
said,
wings.
they have
There's
this
like
kind
bird
of
horses.
ride for
Those are
vengeance, effectively. Whereas
they're not Griff hounds,
other
right? They're
warriors are
Griff-
falling, they're really that second wave that's going to come smash through into the enemy. Devastating
Gallopers.
charge.
I don't know.
They're really fun to use on the
Oh.
team.
Or
Phonies.
countercharge.
Or
if you
phonies.
spend the command
Absolutely,
points
yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So yeah, they're a really.
I mean, I think
great
they are
game
like
attack
Griffons or
that will
Griffons or something
That
like
sounds
that.
amazing.
I don't know.
And we also saw some fantastic character models. My favourite.
Some
of all
copyrighted
But
time,
I like that
Oh,
Stormcasts
yes. Yeah, well,
are.
these go way
It
back,
feels
don't
like
they?
this
I mean, we saw
edition
the
they're
first one
finally
back in the
coming
Realm
into
Back
their
Wars, Iron's
own
Cryptborn.
aesthetically.
Essentially, the
Like they're kind of forming their own
these
identity
reanimation
that's
chambers.
Yeah.
not
The Lords of
super
Elixir are
generic
kind
like
of
they
the
used to be.
spiritual guardians of the Stormcast.
I mean, that's a
Yeah.
Black
So they have a
Templar
profound
chaplain,
effect on
if
the
I've ever
warriors
seen one,
around
right?
them, and they have
He could
I
be
mean,
a
that's
lot
just
of
that's
things.
just a chaplain.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it could be any
that
chapter. It doesn't have to be
really
Black
great
Templar.
core,
could even be a
reliable
Night
priest
Lord.
unit. Priests obviously very, very powerful
No.
in the new edition of Age of Sigmar.
No.
Yeah, oh,
You can build
no?
up
All right.
rituals over
Challenge
multiple
ex- challenge
turns,
accepted.
and this is kind of one of
That's
the
all it takes?
strongest core infantry.
You just have to tell you no, and you're gonna,
Sometimes,
you're gonna be
across
like,
almost any faction.
all right.
Sounds awesome.
I mean, I'll probably
All the
take
sort
the
of morbid
banner
imagery
and
on it.
make
It's
that
so good.
Yeah, yeah.
On a
Templar
similar
thing.
vein, there's a new Lord Terminus miniature. And what can you tell
Oh.
us about
Yo,
Lord Terminus?
who's
and
that little
his role
guy?
in the Stormcast Eternal?
He's just a
Oh,
little
you're
guy.
right to say sort of morbid imagery. These guys are really the final point of the.
Can we go back
Rock
to looking at the
Stormcast
miniature,
journey.
please? Less of their
Very
face.
rarely, but these guys
Yeah.
can occasionally.
Well, they
set
said they were
the
going to show
Stormcast
less of the
out away
miniatures
from
this
their
time, so I guess they're
eternal
just
curse of
flashing us.
living, fighting, being reborn over and over again. But yes, they're also pretty good at taking off the enemy's heads with their two-handed axes as well.
That's his
That's just a
reclusians.
watcher in the dark.
Yeah, I mean that thing's going to leave a
That's
mark.
his
Oh, yeah,
his
yeah. And, you know,
remembrancer.
fun to
What do they
use
call
and,
them?
and nice synergy with that brand new Ruination Chamber, which is now expanding with a few more options to bring into play.
You segue beautifully
Most
into
people wonder
great new
says
Reclusian models.
Stormcasts are now cool.
Because of this new kit, you can now have a great variety.
That little guy is
You could
Jordan?
actually
Yeah,
field
that's
just
new
the
Jordan.
Ruination Chamber
Well,
with these
especially
small
yeah,
boxes.
especially with some of the models we're
I'm down
talking
here.
about and will continue to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
That
the
hurt,
Ruination Chamber
actually.
is really being
Probably gonna
fleshed
talk
out
now.
as you know, a really fully fledged chamber with interesting synergies within it, interesting abilities.
I like two-handed
and you know, the
bases.
Reclusians form one of
Yeah.
the core.
I just like
elite
two-handed
units.
weapons.
They're your rank and file.
Yeah.
Maces,
Yeah.
axes,
The Ruination
swords.
Chamber, but each one of them
Pretty,
is
pretty
like,
elite
a
level.
high-
right?
There's something about a
high,
mace.
elite
It's like a
warrior, and they
freaking
come with the
beat stick.
Memorians. Those are the almost like
Memorians.
squires who are
There we
there
go.
to remind them of what it is to be
Those
human.
guys
great
could
image, isn't it?
easily
Yeah, it really
go
is.
into a
It
Black
gives great
Templar army.
scale.
as
You can see
something.
just how big and powerful the Stormcast is.
You
Those
know,
are your
one of the
scouts.
common
Inquisitorial
threads that'll apply to all of the Ruination
Inquisitorial
Chamber
henchmen or
units
something,
is
yeah.
that incredible resistance,
Yeah.
right? They've been through so much. They've been reforged so many times.
They just They look
going
like those
into just
guys
the
that are in the
absolute
background of
worst,
Black
most
Templar images.
devastating,
They're
most
just
deadly
like, hey, we're
places,
here to pray.
Whether it's enemy spells or
That guy
prayers
literally
or
is in-
abilities or debuffs or
Oh, I'm
different things.
watching
They kind of
in
have
2
this
spots.
ability, unlike any other units in the game, to kind of shrug that off and
Just a
keep
little
going.
guy.
It's a really
I have
nice
the
point
YouTube
of the
open and I was
lore
looking at the
and
YouTube
rules on the
so I
tabletop
could see
sort of
chat,
coincide
and
you can't
to
do
give
that.
you the right feel. Sounds
There's
awesome.
a delay. So it,
Talking perhaps at the other end of the Stormcast spectrum, we've got a new Lord Celestant, fantastic new miniature with great new options.
good
Or
model.
infantry commander.
Sword
really
and
works
hammer?
Well, can fight
Good
back to
model.
back, with different units.
What,
It opens up a
is
lot
that-
of builds?
is that one of
it's
your
just
inner circle?
Just a great option for that kind of
Maybe.
general on foot
with the lion.
I like the lion imagery, so
to go in and
Yeah.
lead your forces.
I love it. Whenever I play with my Stormcast,
I could use that as like a
Army,
lieutenant.
I see myself
or a
as the Lord
captain or
Celestant
something.
in the ranks. So.
Absolutely.
Might be a little
yeah,
small
that's
to
important
see.
in
Me
general, is you
personally.
on the battlefield,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
think
totally
it's
know the
beautiful.
scale of the new
Lots of
Stormcast
variety.
stuff.
Lots of fun options, and you kind of just customize it to really make your own Lord Celestin.
That's fantastic.
Hear that? Jordan
Speaking
was gonna
of
put
sort
a
of characters
female
and things that have existed
Space
around
Marine
since the
lieutenant in his army.
first iteration. I remember learning
So proud of him.
way back in time about Torglug, and he's been on a
I'm
journey.
woke.
And we now have Taunus the Redeemed, just
My
an
goodness.
incredible looking miniature. What can you tell us about Taunus?
So Taunus is
Look how
really
good they can make
interesting
wings look
character
on
because, as you
miniatures.
say, it comes
Crazy.
from early the Realm Gate.
I think that's
experience, one
Sanguinius.
of the first characters we got to know.
Or
His
the what
backstory
is it?
is
The
you-
Sanguinor?
Sanguinor.
Torglug, once
Yeah.
upon a time.
That's
was,
like, you look at
was
this and you're
farmer,
like,
defending his
why
village
did
against
40K
Nurgle,
get
And he fought so hard and he held out
what
for
they
so
got?
long, but eventually Nurgle got him.
Why
But
did the
he
Blood
was redeemed
Angels
by Galmaraz, so
get a
there's still a
Sanguinor?
bit of goodness in him. They reforged that into Taunus the Redeemed. We've seen his character evolve even more, and he is now.
I mean, that
a
just
leader
is a
of the
Sanguinor
Ruination
proxy,
Chamber.
right?
He's put
Like,
aside
that's the
his
whole
first
point of
Yeah.
that model
matters
existing.
for the good of his brothers, and he's become a Knight of Zeros. He takes the light of Sigmar.
What a great
guide the lost.
Raven Guard.
So he's had a really interesting
Shoulder pad on
story
there.
arc, that guy.
I missed it.
I'm all about a good redemption arc. Just a fantastic journey. The kit doesn't just make Taunus the Redeemed, though. It also makes a standard Knight of Zeros. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. The standard
Zeros.
Knight of Zeros has a little bit more synergy directly with the prosecutors, kind of flying in, supporting them.
So
on
many
that wing.
wings.
So both really fun options.
So many
I
good-looking
love the,
wings.
I love Tornus's whole arc, and just seeing that realized on the tabletop is really fun.
So obviously Taunus and the Knight of Zeros, they can get around nice and quick, but my experience of my Stormcast Eternal Army is a little bit slower on their feet. That's where the Stormreach portal comes in, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a complete building. It's in that Azerite Art Deco style. It's a massive, great,
Azerite
powerful
Art
thing.
Deco.
And this has been
Yeah,
built
yeah,
by the
that one-
Stormcast and their
Yeah,
aides,
all right.
the Warriors, to
Sure.
I don't know if I
to
agree
kind
with
of a
that
battery of
statement.
Storm power.
Yeah.
That's a
Essentially,
interesting
I have
point
some-
to make.
So
I have
the
some
Stormreach
thoughts
portal,
about that.
Opens up
Azerite
for the
Art
first time
Deco.
is having that option to hold some of your troops back.
There's like 2 things
defend
on there that I would
home
call Art
territory,
Deco,
and
that's
then
it.
go through that portal in order to deep strike.
It's awesome.
I mean,
deep
the
into
fact that it's
battlefield later on in
arches?
the game.
The game has a lot of movement.
No,
aspects
it's
to it.
the-
Aiming objectives is huge.
The
So
crowning
yeah,
on
I
the
think you'll
roof
enjoy
and
it.
the not
That's
the
awesome.
not the like
so the
Iron
showstopper
Halo
for this
crowning,
set of Stormcast
but
Eternal
there's
releases has to be Iridan the Witness.
angular
Can you
detailing on the
fill
roof
us in
that kind of
on
works,
what
and
they're
then
about?
the edging
Yeah,
on the
absolutely.
arch.
Now this is the
A
first
little bit
Stormcast
kinda
to
works.
take
Yeah.
another
This guy
Stormcast
fucks
live, which
so
is
hard.
obviously a huge deal.
You wanna be
They couldn't
badass?
stand to
Turn that
see
axe
their
into a
brother-in-law
scythe.
Suffer anymore, and that poor unfortunate was pleading for an end, and Iridan gave it to them with essentially a magic axe. And that has given them the gift of oblivion. Now, Sigmar wanted an answer as to why that happened, and Iridan ended up talking to Sigmar himself about this and pleaded their case so eloquently and so well that actually it is now a formally recognized thing that can happen in the Ruination Chambers, and the Order of the Lord Terminos has come to be as a result of Iridan. They keep the memories and the sagas and the war histories of all those that they have to end. They're very responsible. This happens very rarely. But in a way, they are a moral compass for the Ruination Chambers. And naturally, they bring vengeance to chaos on their great...
I
war
love that
as well.
Griffin
If
model.
that guy is your moral
So we've
compass,
got a
you've got
really
problems.
Great active character joining the Storm host.
I love that
point.
Griffin model. I
Bleak
want a
and
different guy
awesome.
on top to
No,
be a
the
more
kit
generic
has a
Griffin
separate
rider
component,
for
right?
Yeah,
like
and
my
absolutely. So you
purposes.
can also build this kit
Yeah.
as a Lord Vigilant on Morgriff as well.
There you
There we
go.
go.
And that
Yep,
gives you
there you
two
go.
different roles on the battlefield. And, the Lord Vigilant As with the Lord Vigilant in the Skaventide starter set, this time with
There's
a much
my
bigger
there's
mount,
my dragon
is, you know, your
my
kind of classic
Griffin
commander
Riders for Waterdeep.
your
God,
rotation
with the
chamber.
spear?
Also,
That goes
Ooh,
hard.
the
fighter
little
and
flame
a
bit
lot
on the
of
spear is
speed
cool.
Yeah,
going around
that
the
goes
battlefield.
hard.
Whereas, you know, Iridan the Witness is a priest, first of all, as we talked
excuse
about,
me, Jordan,
always
that's
a
a
kind of
glaive.
useful archetype, really a lot of powerful prayer abilities that they can use, and has more of a support role for the army as a whole, you know, while being certainly no slouch in combat.
Awesome. That sounds just incredible.
What is a glaive if not a
It's been
weird
amazing
spear?
having you guys come and sort of fill me in and
It's a
everybody
sword
here
taped to a
on
spear.
all these outstanding new Stormcast Eternal releases. Thank you for coming. Coming up next, we'll be joined by Ben from the Warhammer Age of Sigmar team to talk about the future roadmap.
Roadmap. Dude, that cricket's going crazy. That cricket's amped about AOS.
Yeah,
It's obviously been a really big year for
his
Age
main
of Sigmar.
army is Stormcast.
What are the
Eternal.
highlights been for you throughout the year?
I think the highlights for me.
What do you mean throughout the year? It's been like months. It's been like 2 months.
And the brand new edition, and in particular, personally for me, Spearhead. It's such a great format of the game, and it's been so well received by everybody.
I think we'll probably play
I think
Spearhead
you're
on
right.
Monday,
All my gaming
because I started
is
thinking
I
about it, and
just
I was
went
having
for
a
weekend
bunch
with
of new
friends where we
stuff
played 10 games
for
over
boarding
on a Saturday and a
actions
Sunday. It's
Amazing.
for the
Great
stream,
format. Spearhead of choice.
so...
I don't have a single one. I have a few that I've
Spearhead's
played.
easy.
So I've just
Well,
booked
and
into
y'all
an
will
event
be in
actually where you can
recovery
bring
mode.
5 different ones and play 5
Speak
games.
for
Am
yourself.
I the one?
I'm just gonna
am I the
drink
one
water.
playing
Oh, wow.
Spearhead?
Aggregate your scores, yeah.
That's awesome. I can't stop looking at the Gloomspite
Maybe.
kits at the moment.
They're
figure
a
it
lot
out.
of fun because they've got a bit of everything. They've got some infantry,
I mean,
some
I can.
heavy.
I can do it.
See if I can paint
Ruck
some
books, and then
Skaven
they've got
tomorrow.
Speed with the Boingrots as well.
I've
tonight.
never painted like gits en masse either. So
nice.
I feel like it's
Maybe I'll
not-
bring some
anyway,
to Dragon Con.
I know you've been hard at work, you and your
You're
team.
gonna
Let us all
paint a
paint
dragon
some.
Battle Tomes.
I want
Tell us
that
a little
purple
bit about
sun
that.
pillow.
Yeah, so Battle Tomes.
I was looking at that too, honestly.
We tried to look at them from
I
front
love that
to make them
manifestation
visually different.
set.
A lot more content in there from a background.
The purple
and rules point
sun
view, from
of
photography as well.
Shite.
It's
Cersei.
really hard to make them really exciting, and
Of
hopefully they make you
sheep.
feel like it's the first
Purple
book you've
sun
ever
of
bought, that feeling you get back again.
It sounds awesome. So not just visual, but there's going to be new lore and new rules and things as well.
Yeah, so there's new lore, obviously the Age of Sigmar.
Do kids still do that? Do
storyline
kids still
progresses
sheesh
on.
these days?
We tell you new things that have happened
Or is it
since
just
the
10?
Skaventide.
It might not be
and
Xerxes,
Vermintide,
it's
and how
Xerax.
that has
It's-
impacted.
Oh my god,
Warhammer
you don't even know?
But also lots of little new nuggets based on all the new miniatures as well.
Sounds incredible.
Brian's a
Thank you.
fraud.
So we've talked
When I was
a little
younger, I had a
about
habit
Skaven, about the Stormcast Eternals.
not
What does the
reading
rest of
things
2024 look like?
Oh, so it's packed.
I still can't read.
We've got a new Chaos Battle Tome.
As y'all
on
learned
the
with
way,
Jinked.
and a new narrative book
Or when I
as
used to
well,
say Jinked.
which,
Yep.
is very much like the
Instead of
General's
what?
Handbook, but for narrative.
Zinch.
play. So
Zinch.
a must buy,
Oh.
I think, for people.
So you're looking to sort of... have
Yeah,
those
see,
really
the
thematic
Jinked is
games that link
tempting, isn't
together.
it?
That's right,
the
yeah.
one.
Xerius. Oh, Xerius purple.
So that's
That makes
2024.
sense.
Obviously, 2025
Xerius,
is
yeah.
rushing in on us.
I guess my
Tell us
young
about,
brain just
a
saw
glimpse of the
Xerxes and
future.
it just never left.
More battle tomes, more spearheads, starting with.
Oh, is it
Xerxes
not
and
Xerxes
Death.
purple?
So those fans of those
No,
alliances have got a lot to look
Xerius.
forward to.
Okay.
Awesome. That
Great.
sounds great.
Sean,
Well,
I'm
thank
glad
you
that
so
we
much
have
for
the
hanging
same
around
brain
and,
rot.
sort of filling us in on like a roadmap for the future. That's awesome. The
Sure,
rest
I
of
mean,
the
Jordan and I were talking about
Rudder.
last night after
I
we
can't
logged out-
read,
logged out.
so-
beckons.
It's all we have like 12 brain cells.
Go
amongst
40K?
us, and they all just permutate.
We're
between
joined
us.
now
Yeah.
by Stu from the Warhammer 40,000 studio team. Stu, can you tell us a little bit about the Warhammer
Stu!
40,000 roadmap for the future.
Stu,
Talk a little
Stu,
bit about
Stu,
what's happened so
Stu,
far this year.
Stu,
I don't know
Stu.
who
Welcome,
Stu
Stu.
is.
Stu
Thank you for
Black,
joining
dude.
us.
It's always a pleasure.
Oh
Looking
shit,
back at
that's
the year so
him.
far, it's been an amazing year for Warhammer 40,000. What are the highlights?
It's
So
been one
there's
of
so
the
many
years of all
chisels in
time,
there. So I
for
think
sure.
We're about 8 codexes this year, I think.
Been a busy time.
Yeah, it certainly has. The Dark Angels.
The best of all of the codexes.
Yep, I thought you might say that.
That's a bold
A
claim.
little bit biased. Chaos Space Marines. We've had the Gene Stealer Cults.
Yeah,
Sisters of
let the galaxy
Battle.
burn.
Depths Custodes. Orcs. Actually, the best faction in 40k.
At least they're green.
They
True.
are green. So loads of really, really fun stuff. And we've got plenty more to come.
True and based.
We've also had a couple
Green
of
is the
things
best
for
color.
narrative play. We've had the
Did he
Nexus,
mention Chaos Space
Crusade
Marines? I think he
book,
skipped
which has
Chaos
been really
Space
fun as
Marines.
well. An opportunity to go back and see what the
That's why I
Silent
said
King's
let the
been up
galaxy
to in that part of the
missed that.
40k universe.
Yeah, fantastic. Building out that war zone and giving people.
I was still
something
just
to
like
sort of
shaken
sink
that
their
he
teeth
said
into.
Dark
Yeah,
Angels
that
were the best
campaign
codex.
narrative perspective is great.
Because that's a
Yeah,
wild
we
take.
picked that
That's
up
an
with the latest
insane
map
take.
update, mission deck as well, also set in the Prior Nexus. It's been really good fun, kind of exploring different bits of the kind of 40k universe through the different lenses.
Are we exploring different
So
lenses?
that's
Like,
the year that's been.
we're not
What
exploring
about,
anything,
the end of
right? It's
that?
just a name.
What
That's just
can
the
we
name
expect
of
to
the
see?
mission pack.
Yeah, so I think Blood Angels
Right.
So the second best angels, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they get their
Take
time
that,
between
Matt.
between
Get
now and
fucked, get
Christmas.
fucked. Confirmed
Lots of
by
exciting
40K.
releases for them.
By 40K.
And
By
then
James.
it really
Confirmed by
kicks off
James
in the new
Workshop.
year, with all
Anyone
kinds of
deserve to
exciting
die.
things.
Bam.
So before we dive into the new year, one of the things I've always loved about the Blood Angels is they just look incredible, right? I think from a visual perspective, maybe the most attractive Warhammer 40,000 army there is. And there's
Yikes.
incredible
They're really
releases
doubling
sort of
down.
coming out alongside
Holy
this.
fuck.
Okay,
What's
but
exciting
like
about
a lot of
Blood
those
Angels for
models
you
do
in
look
this
great.
release?
Yeah,
It's
so I
just
think one
like
of the
the
really
flying
cool things
ones
you touched on it there,
don't.
but they're really visually striking, aren't they? With like the red, the black, and gold.
But they said
The
that
three kind
while
of,
they showed
different
like the
ways, I guess, of
Sanguinary
showing
Guard
the
and
Blood
stuff
Angels.
on
So we've,
slideshow.
got a
They
bunch
did
of
that
stuff
on
that's kind of
purpose.
Death Company themed.
They're really doubling down.
Sanguinary stuff as well in the gold armor. So just really visually
Look at 'em.
striking. The return of some really favourite characters. The miniatures
I
team
need
have
him.
done
I
a
like that
fantastic
model.
job
Lamarty's
bringing those
fucks.
kind of
Yeah.
really
a good
beloved
model.
characters to life in a new way. So that's going to be very exciting.
Awesome. So that sees us through to the end of the year. A little bit of a tease about what comes
Wait,
further down
at
the
the end of the
Yeah,
year?
So we start. off
Blood
the
Angels are the
year,
last codex of the
with,
year?
Astra Militarum.
Wow, okay.
With the Death Corps. So
Awesome.
obviously people have seen the
Well, they
infantry
said
unit
Space
that was
Marines
released,
this year,
by
so
Kill
maybe
Team.
Space
Yeah,
Marines.
absolutely.
We get to
Like,
round
maybe
that
they're
out with
counting
a
the
full,
years starting-
Death Corps release, which will be super exciting.
That's going to be
the
amazing.
winter?
Really, really good. Yeah, I think
We just said
they're
round out
like
the
a
year
fan
with a
favorite
Death
regiment.
Yeah.
I think most people have like a
release.
favorite Astra Militarum regiment. We know that the Death Corps are really popular, so that'll be very exciting. We're going to follow that up with some Eldari launches.
Wow.
Really rounding out some of the Aspect Warriors.
Good.
With some new sculpts for those, which will be really cool.
damn time.
And then
Yeah,
some, really
some of
exciting
those
stuff
are
on the
older than
horizon
I
after
am.
that, the Forces of Chaos.
Yeah.
Sounds incredible. What a brilliant way to sort of
Wait,
finish
wait,
off 2024
Forces of
and then
Chaos.
kick off
That must be
2025 with an enormous bang.
Right?
For sure. I mean,
There's so many
Not
codex. There's
really,
only
but
one
the
Chaos
most
Codex that's been
popular,
released.
Factions in 40k.
It's
So
gotta be in
really good stuff
Bridgeport.
to next year.
Gotta be.
There's so many
Really
Chaos
excited about
Codexes.
Gotta be,
That's
man.
really great to have you come and join us and tell us a little bit about the future
Fucking
and
gotta
sort of
be.
flesh out that roadmap for us, Stu. Thank you very much. Very welcome. As for the rest
That
of
was
you,
so
stay right
fucking
there. We're gonna
lame.
Come back with news
Yeah.
from the Age of Darkness and the Horus
That was
Heresy.
so lame. Come
That was
on.
not a roadmap.
There was no roadmap.
There was
that
there was no map.
That was.
Oh,
Hey,
there's
we're
no
gonna.
map.
Pleasure to welcome Andy Hall, Lord of Horus Heresy from
We're
the
gonna finish
Warhammer
the year
Studio
with
team who
Guard
deals
and
with the
Eldar.
Age of Darkness and Legions Imperialis.
Great.
Welcome.
Thank you very
Show
much, Adam.
me
It's good to see you.
Saturnine
Pleasure. It's
Terminators.
really nice to have you here. It has been an amazing couple of years for.
I am
the Horus
excited
Heresy
for
setting.
more Death
We
Corps
saw
stuff.
the Age of
That's gonna be
Darkness
really
launch. It was
cool.
about 2 years ago now, right?
And I think Death Corps stuff will
Wow.
look really
What a
good with
time
my
has flown
Blood
by.
Brothers.
And what's that been like for you and your team?
It's been a crazy
Yeah,
ride.
some,
Obviously.
like, Brood
So we
Brothers
came out
with,
of the
like,
gate
a third
with
arm coming
big
out from
box
underneath
set
the
with
trench
loads
coat
of cool
would be
stuff
really
in it.
cool.
We did new Mark 6 Space Marines.
Painted the
Trench
love.
coat.
Painted many of them myself. Yeah, we did upgrade sets to turn them into
Alicord, I expected nothing and I was still disappointed. Yeah.
Squads, you can make
You expected nothing, and
we
we
out
got
with loads of
nothing.
tanks
We didn't get-
because
we got
we already
nothing.
had the designs in resin, so the same design
We
has
got
got
some
to make them again in
Stormcast, I
plastic.
guess.
which is why we
I
have
mean,
so
I'm
many
specifically from 40k.
And then since then
Yeah.
we brought out Mark 6 Assault Marines, and then the really exciting thing, we get to expand
One day I might do
into
Horus Heresy.
more factions. So
He was
first
like, I have a
of all,
Dark
the
Lord
first
tattoo.
wave of Solar Auxilia.
Don't
more
you
of
and Matt
those
have full
coming down the line,
Heresy?
and then
Like army?
Mechanicum, which is the next big new faction.
I don't.
Yeah, and that's sort of happening right now, isn't it? We're seeing the
thought
first
y'all
of
bought
the
the box.
Mechanicum in
That's not a
plastic.
full army.
That's absolutely right. So
Well,
And also I got rid of a
Taking
lot of
that
it.
Dive into Space Marines, giving people
I got rid of
really
most
good
of it.
selection so they can start their journey.
I have
in
the
plastic.
box.
Oh, that's
And
not a
then
Dark
decided
Lord.
to
It's just a
lot
weird
of it's
tribal
painted
that
Templars.
offering, because the more factions you have in the game, the more people you can draw in.
Which are not a valid heresy army.
You can get
Yeah, the more excuses you have to buy cool new stuff.
Not with that
Exactly.
attitude.
The lure is quite strong, and from a narrative point of view, the Mechanicum offers something quite rich. You know, you've got the Martian Civil War playing out, right?
That's right. You've got.
I don't
I
care.
would probably play
Army to
Mechanicum if I
Space
played
Marines with a Mechanicum.
Heresy.
We sometimes like to
I do
sort of
like
they're
delve
good.
into
one
fantasy
adept
tropes,
down there.
if you like. The Mechanicum, we very much think of like a sort of undead army.
These aren't
essentially.
reveals.
You've
This
got
is
these,
time filler.
Very sort of arcane.
This is
serious
here's the stuff
characters
that we've already
ruling it, and
released.
they're a little bit like necromancers raising up.
This is like a
hordes
retrospective.
Of
This-
dry
yeah.
or
I like that
wet
model
Yeah, there's
a lot.
something really disturbing.
I do too.
about
I'm probably
I
gonna
might
get
get
that
that model just to
flesh
play
and machine
for
building. You can see that sort of connection
40K
to
Mechanicus.
I would,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
dark. I'm gonna dark
particularly because you've got
mechanize them.
different troop types.
I might
within
just put him in my
that army,
Templar,
So you can have
like,
hordes of tech thralls, for example. if you want
attaché.
to go for that
We're revealing
shambling
fun new
zombie
faces.
horde style army, or you can have.
We're gonna cut these out and use them
lots
as
of robots,
emotes
lots
later.
Of automata for more of a sort of dry undead sort of feel.
No,
but
don't
the
do that.
Magi are always
Too late.
these characters that are coordinating.
I already
the whole
did
thing.
it.
They're using their cyberthurgic spells.
You work too
essentially,
fast.
to control and
Cyberthurgic.
focus them in
Oh,
battles.
I
Big
like that
plays
word.
completely different to a Space Marine army. But it also offers lots of different playstyles. You can go for hordes, you can go for elites, you can go for big constructs, heavy weapons, the whole lot.
That's a really lovely addition to the Age of Darkness.
I like those gigantic
something sort of exciting for collectors to sink their teeth into.
Yeah.
They just look so
the
fucking
siege
chunky
automata.
and heavy duty.
Can see them,
Ryan, I like them
Warhammer
too,
stores
but they
or
were
hobby store
revealed
centres.
2 reveals ago.
What's next on the horizon?
I'm just
for
trying
the
to have,
Horus Heresy
I'm
settings
trying to
with that,
bring a
Age of
dose
Darkness
of
or Legions
positivity.
Imperialis?
So
Yeah,
specifically
and
for Age of
another thing.
Darkness, first of all,
And another thing.
journey into the core Space
Well, I would
Marine
have
range,
mercy.
so there'll be plenty more coming out for that.
Baited
Yeah,
you with a
but
great
this is
thumbnail.
nonsense.
Weapon set.
Yeah.
Long awaited.
Well, I didn't know what they were gonna look. I didn't know what they were gonna reveal, but I assumed Grey Knights were gonna be on there somewhere.
They weren't.
And they revealed 2. They revealed 2 factions.
Longer term, we'll start diving into the individual legions in
We
plastic.
got Chaos
fuck?
Dwarf Blood Bowl
For the
team.
foreseeable future, it's
We got a
still
Chaos
cool
Dwarf
stuff
Blood Bowl
because there's
team.
a lawful lot there to do.
Yeah,
There'll
Tabletop
be
Tactics has a
subsequent
really
waves
fucking cool
of
Dark Mech army.
Solar Auxilia and
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I've
I
seen
really
as well,
liked
so
when a
we'll-
lot
we'll
of
carry on
I really liked
broadening
when
each of
every
those factions for a little while
Warhammer
yet.
channel had a really good like Death Watch army.
Really.
It's quite funny after
Yeah, Tabletop
12
Titans did
years
the
or
Titan
so
Watch,
of doing
where they got
the Age
like
of Darkness
everyone to send
setting
in
previously
custom
with Four
models for
Yeah,
their
that's
army.
cool.
He's doing it
I like
with
that.
in the
Rip.
plastic range. It's just starting to mature, really. So yeah, and when we get into the
Cyberthurgic
stuff down the line,
Arcana.
that will be the real awakening of it.
That's so sick.
That sounds amazing. What can you
Well,
tell us
I guess I'm
about
playing Heresy
future
now, I
releases
guess.
for Legions Imperialis?
Yeah.
Legions Imperialis is a great range because it's all plastic.
I'm still not
and
playing
most
Legions
of the
Okay,
Imperialis.
hold on,
sort of
hold on. So that
vehicles
wasn't.
and
They didn't
types
reveal
that we already
shit.
know about
No,
from
they didn't.
The Age of Darkness game.
Okay.
So it's definitely our ambition long
They
term.
revealed Chaos
for
Dwarfs.
anything that we make.
No,
the
but for
full scale Age of Darkness
30K, they
game,
just did a
we would also
retrospective
make
of
it epic
30K.
scale
Oh, there it
for
is.
the
Oh,
Legions
yeah.
There you go.
Imperialis game. That gives us an enormous amount of stuff to explore. So we're likely to be doing that
I
for
would-
many years.
I would
yet.
be
There's a
much
huge
more
amount to
inclined
do.
to play,
We came out the gate with
Legion
a core
Imperialis
Space
if
Marine
it was
and a
not
Solar Auxilia range. So
stuck
obviously
in
we
the
want
horse
to
heresy.
carry on expanding that. But
If
there's
it
other
was
factions to
just
explore.
It was-
There's
it
the
was
Custodians,
the
there's
safe.
Silence,
It was
there's
the
a whole
safe
load of
choice
stuff we could
to
do
make
in
it Horus
future
Heresy.
as we come
It
to
was the
but there's a
wrong
big
choice.
job of work
It was
in the
bad.
early to fill out the space.
If it was Epic 40K, I would be
Awesome. That sounds great.
not
Well,
to
look,
be
it's been lovely
crass.
having you come
Well,
and join
maybe I
us
won't say
and
it that
sort
way.
of,
I'd be all
inform
in
us
on it.
what's happened and is happening for the
I
future.
would
of
nut.
The Age of Darkness and Legions of
Okay,
Imperialis.
I'd be
Thank
balls
you.
deep.
Up next, we're going
If
to
you're
the
gonna
world
say
of
that.
You can say
Warhammer
balls deep.
Can I? Okay, I didn't want to get fired.
You're the boss now.
Old World. Is it going to be the reveal that they
Joined
made
now
no
by
new
Dan
models for
from the
Chaos?
Warhammer Old World team.
So,
Part of the group that
there was
Bible
nothing
and
for
rules
Horus
and the lore
Heresy
for the Old World
or
game. It's lovely to have you with us.
Imperialis.
Thanks for having me, Adam.
My
No, for
pleasure.
Imperialis,
yeah.
is that they're going to spend the
Amazing
next year
year
fleshing
for
out
Warhammer
the
Old World.
fleshing out
We've
the
seen
Space Marine
this
range.
renaissance of a system and a
Great.
setting that I particularly love.
Yeah.
How
The
did-
famously small
It's been wonderful to welcome everybody
Space
back to World
Marine
Legend.
range. Rad.
It's one of our most
Well,
sort of
Imperialis
beloved
has just been
IPs,
what
and
was
it's something
initially
that we
released,
as a
right?
team
They haven't
really,
released
really
anything
enjoyed
else
delving
since
back into.
Yeah,
Core?
absolutely. So since sort of it returned,
They've released some.
what
They've
have
released
we
a bunch
seen
of
so
stuff.
far? What have people been able to get involved with?
So we've seen the release of the core game, and alongside that we had our launch boxes for the Bretonians.
Although I think,
am
to be
convinced
fair,
of
most of the
which
stuff they
went out really
released
well.
has
They're very
been like
popular.
Solar
People
Auxilia
were
stuff.
Really excited by the content. We followed that up with the Orc and Goblin Tribes, the Arcane Journal format, and again, the content in
I
there
am
people
gonna
seem
play
to
some
be
of this.
really, really resonating with. So we're happy with how that's been going.
With somebody.
And then we just most
Somewhere.
recently had. the
I'll
Dawn
I'll
Mountain
play
Forest,
Old
which
World when my age
For
is in
me,
the triple
I'm super
digits.
excited by those. Some of the miniatures in the Warhammer Dwarfs range are amongst my favourites. They were actually the first miniatures I ever bought from.
Really?
Imagine if they,
Back
for
in the day, a tiny
30K,
little
just
Adam
showed
with
us
hair
the
and
silhouette
no
of an
beard.
egg,
Wandering into
egg-shaped
the Games
Terminator.
Store to buy a dwarf.
Egg-shaped
Delightful to see.
Terminator.
What have you been doing yourself? Come on, have you dipped your toe in? What's your
Yeah,
army?
30K,
absolutely.
they
I
said
mean,
they're-
when you work at Games Workshop.
Oh, did they? I
Warhammer World
like
especially,
totally
it's-
missed the
it's
fact
hard
that they
not
said
to.
they were doing.
So I've been
I think,
building up an
Mark
Orc and
II
Goblin
Warriors
Tribes
coming out
army. Yes,
in,
lots of
multi-part
bits for a
next.
nomadic war in particular. I just love the idea.
That's
Yeah, I
just
think
the
a lot.
way
I think a lot of
Mounting
people have been
up
like
and
speculating
racing
that
off
for a
to
while.
Raid and pillage Bretonian farms and
Which would be great for
places
some
in the
Iron
Border
Warriors.
Princes and then racing off again with all
I
those.
don't
like
know.
their
I guess I'm
favorite
just
one.
like expecting too much because they they said we're going to reveal roadmaps and stuff,
We've had lots of
and then
great
they're
stuff
like
in
not
2024
doing
already.
that.
What can we expect to see?
I thought there
before
would
the end
be
of the
like
year?
at least
Well,
a
hot
graphic
reveals of
showing
the
like
Warforged
months.
we have
in
We're just
the
like,
releases.
just like here's like the month that we're doing
We're in an
this
interesting
thing,
time period
and instead they're kind of
in
vaguely being like, yeah, at some point in the future we're gonna do
power a little bit. But
these
with
things.
The rise of a certain Everchosen and
What did
that-
they even say
that
for
doom
40K?
approaching,
They said they're
Chaos is on
doing
the
They
rise,
said they're-
and
they said at some point we're getting
Chaos
Krieg, we're getting
That's
Aspect
very funny.
Warriors
We're on the approach
for Eldar.
from
So Guard and Eldar codexes are, in theory, coming out.
They said they're going to round out the year with.
Absolutely.
They said they're going to round out the year
Siege
with
of Prague
Krieg. I
and
think the Eldar stuff was the beginning
around
of next
Kislev
year.
mark some of the
No, they said that was the end of the year.
in this period. But
Okay.
we've got a lot of distance to cover before we reach.
But like
that
they were
final
very
battle.
vague about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
See it
100%.
distantly on the
yeah.
horizon.
So they're not actually revealing
We've got so
roadmaps.
many events to cover, and as anybody who's been following the narrative in the Arcane journals will see that we've been sort of jumping all over the place and really enjoying the sandpit of this time period we have to look at.
That's really exciting. So Chaos Warriors within 2024. If we look a little bit further
Chaos
out,
Warriors,
sort of
right.
beyond the horizon, as it were, what can
Yeah,
you tell us
they
about
made
what
no
the
new
future
miniatures
holds?
for them.
Well, it
what I
would
saw.
be improper, really, for us to follow the Warriors of Chaos with anything other than the Empire of Man.
Yes.
The two have been classic foes for as long as Warhammer has been around.
My
So,
main old
again,
world
it
army
just
is
made
not
absolute
getting
sense for the Empire to
quote
follow
unquote
up.
full
That
support.
sounds so
Oh,
exciting.
their index
The
is
Old
really
World Settings
good.
continues to add something new to a system that so
Druki.
many of us love and enjoy.
Well, it's
Dark
not
Elves.
that
Really
they're not
excited
getting
having you
full
come and join us. Thank you
support.
for taking the time.
They're
Some
not
amazing
getting full
stuff from the
support
studios like
immediately.
Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer
Yeah,
They might-
yeah.
the Age
yeah.
of Darkness.
Well, there's no
and
reason
It's
for them to-
possible they
We've
will.
also got
The
loads
Agent's
on the way
Codex
for
is
our
out.
other
They wouldn't-
systems. Necromunda.
Oh, I guess they like didn't mention it in the
Underground
intro.
with the terrifying Gene Stiller
Yeah,
comic.
like
might
they
be
did a
something here for
retrospective
you,
on it
Jordan.
and everything.
Released this year and further into the future.
No,
we'll
there
be
won't,
looking at
because
other factions to
they're
add.
just going to talk
It's just
about what they're-
retrospective. They're
The
just
big
talking
news
about
is
what we
Hive
already
Storm,
released.
The new edition of Kill Team. We're looking forward to seeing people get hold of the new rules. Going into the new year, we'll continue to release
I do
Kill
wanna play
Teams
Kill
and
Team
box
again.
sets to add more
Also,
scenery
are
and
the
locations
kill team rules
to
even
your
new?
game.
Like,
I'll
are they just,
stream
like,
Kill Team.
slightly updated?
Plenty happening here. Before the
Probably.
end of 2024, you'll see new warbands.
But I
would
mean,
love
a lot of the
play-
editions of 40k are just like
Continue
slight
to build
updates
up
from the
those
previous
factions.
edition.
Warcry.
I
It's
would
like the
love
same
to
for
play
any
Just
game. games.
released
Claw
Briar and Bone, which
in
we
Kill
know the
Team.
community
Play-
were waiting
oh,
to
the
get
Nemesis
their
Claw?
hands on.
If I could buy a
Blood
box
Bowl.
of it,
This
You'll
year
never
has
be
seen
able
some
to. They
great
were only
teams
releasing
back,
it the one time.
including our
GW
favourites, the
fucking
Gnomes.
James.
Everybody loves a badger.
Or
We've
the
also just
Mandrakes.
revealed the Chaos Dwarf team coming to Blood Bowl very soon, and there's plenty more in 2025. Well, we've got
good.
time for one more reveal, and it's something very precious that
Is it
I'm
gonna be a
incredibly excited about, and I hope you will be too. Before I leave you, remember, if you want to stay up to date with the latest Warhammer news, head over to warhammercommunity.com. Now, let's see that extra special final reveal.
Extra special. Nope. Nope. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
mean,
Fuck you. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
That's probably exciting
Jordan,
for somebody.
Jordan,
I'm just.
Jordan, the pun.
I'm not into.
The pun, though. The pun, though. It's extra precious.
Yeah, I got
My
it.
precious.
I got it. I got
And
it.
you're a hobbit now. You should be excited. Look how hobbity you are.
No. God damn it, dude.
Yeah, his full name is Jordo Baggins.
Hey, Jordan, can you change
Now
the
Ryan and now
bottom?
Ryan doxed me.
Jordan, is the bottom thing's called a Chiron, right?
No, it's called the lower third. Chiron is a graphics system.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jordan, can you
Switch it back to what it was before. Come on, man. Like,
I mean, we can be happy for some of the
Hey,
stuff we
Jordo.
saw.
dude, the
So,
Age of
give me-
Sigmar stuff was rad. I'm amped about the
Yeah.
Age of Sigmar stuff.
Yeah, but some
Literally
others-
everything else. What the fuck,
The moment
man?
you said Age of Sigmar, the cricket started chirping.
Because it's amped. It's amped about Age of Sigmar. I'm gonna check the Warcom article. Because surely they didn't do that, right? Nope. They
Those
didn't.
Chaos
There's
Dwarf,
nothing.
the Chaos Dwarf Blood Bowl team looked really cool. It gives me a lot of hope for future Chaos Dwarf stuff. Because I've always liked those guys, but they've never had like an army in any game I played that had any real support. Like when I was playing Old World before, they had like this little index in a white dwarf or something. And now they don't have any miniatures, so we'll see. Stormcast stuff did look really good. I really like the styling of the new Stormcast
I do too.
miniatures. They're doing a good job with that. The Age of Sigmar miniatures in general are just very nice.
I'm trying not to be like mad, but come on, man. Like,
I wouldn't have called this a reveal stream.
it wasn't. They did one like set of reveals for AOS. They did the Blood Bowl stuff, which like the Blood Bowl stuff is cool too. And then the rest of it was just like, here's some kind of vague mentions about stuff that we might be doing by the end of this year, and then that's it. And also here's some chatter about the stuff that we already did. Like, come on.
The other thing, like, if you're gonna do this fucking like pre-record thing, and you tell me, oh, like, hey, we've got new Krieg models coming up, flash me Krieg stuff, or show me a logo for Imperial Guard, like, show me some sort of graphic. And this is not a complaint about like how they chose to do the stream. This is a complaint about like my attention span, right? Like, give me something visual.
If you're going to do pre-recorded instead of live, do it for a reason. They're not utilizing it as well as they could. Like, I like hearing the perspectives of the designers that work on those specific games. That can easily be done live. Very easily. You just have to have a stage director. Very easy to do live. No reason that they need to do that pre-recorded. If they're not going to do anything with the format.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's, I don't know.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I'm not even mad. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I just like don't like.
I am.
Why'd you? It.
I was like, so I after like everything that has been going on, I'm like, finally I can get excited about the stuff that gets like revealed at Nova, because it can't possibly be worse. But then they didn't reveal anything.
It's really funny because like they could have had a decent reveal for Imperial Agents and Blood Angels, and they didn't. They decided not to, right? Like, yeah, we know what we ended up getting with Imperial Agents, but like if they had done a reveal stream for Imperial Agents and Blood Angels, like the hype would have been there, you know? And then they instead skip that and do this. I don't know, man. Like, what are you doing? Did someone get fired like within their production team and we don't know it?
I don't know, dude.
Maybe.
Like, I can't wrap my head around their thought process. I get why they didn't reveal Imperial Agents, because I wouldn't have wanted to be the one to reveal that shit either. But like, their marketing is so bad. They keep hyping stuff up to a degree that it doesn't need to be hyped up to. Only for like everybody to inevitably be disappointed when it finally happens. So like they've been talking about, oh, tune in for the exciting Nova reveal show for like the last 2 weeks. And then you tune in and it's like, and the reveal is that there's going to be more reveals soon. Fuck you, man. Like, it's reveals for more. It's a teaser for a teaser.
Yeah. So I was part of a mildly successful YouTube thing a while back. And the guy that ran it had a habit of going, "Oh, we've got a big announcement." And then the announcement would come. It's like, I'm sorry, you fucking got us hyped for that? Like, we don't fucking care. Like, we don't care that you're restructuring something again. Like, it was all kinds of this shit. They'd rename something or they'd restructure something. It's like, this is an announcement. You're fucking wasting our time. You're wasting our time. And eventually, whenever there would be a new announcement, they would just go, fans would just go, okay, we don't fucking care. Like,
yeah,
we'll find it on Reddit or Twitter later. Like, or we won't. It won't matter, and we won't find out at all. Right? Like, it's such a fucking.
I keep like refreshing this page, hoping there's going to be something new on it, and there's just not.
Well, that was Nova.
It even, dude, like, we're gonna show off some miniatures from Age of Sigmar and Blood Bowl, which they did. Cool. They didn't say that in the first article. They did not say that in the initial article. They just said we're gonna see roadmaps for everything. And then it was followed by a look into the future of Warhammer through the medium of roadmaps. I didn't see a single roadmap. There was not a single roadmap on that stream. There was some vague mentions of things that are gonna happen in the future, and that's it. That's not a roadmap.
Chat, are we off base? Are we off base? Are we being?
Yeah, am I being like needlessly, like, am I being overly harsh?
Like, are we becoming the fandom menace of 40K? Because we explicitly don't want to do that.
I'm trying.
I mean, saying there's going to be.
We will if we have to.
I've been trying for so long to just like stay positive, because they were doing good. Even like some of the codexes were a little disappointing, but they were doing good on like all the other fronts. Wait, what did they do to Warcry? Was Warcry even part of that? Were they supposed to be?
I saw a flash of the logo for a second, and then it was gone.
Dude, come on.
And they may have said something or shown something else, but I barely missed it.
Let's see. Here's the original article. Let's see if this matches our expectations. Is a little
saying
different.
Saying there's gonna be stuff in the medium of roadmaps means you're going to have a graphic.
Show me a roadmap. Show me a roadmap.
Yeah.
We've got some miniatures to show off. They don't specify which games are gonna get new miniatures shown off. We'll mainly be looking a little further ahead with a slate of new roadmaps for your favorite Warhammer games. There was no roadmap, not a single one. Most of it was not looking further ahead. Most of it was retrospective. Here's the stuff that we've released this year. What did they... Hold on. Let me try and find the Warcry stuff. I don't even know where it was. I didn't know they mentioned Warcry at all.
It was right after Kill Team, I think. It was towards the end.
It was in that like sort of. It was in there sort of like where they did a retrospective of the stream.
Oh, like at the end?
Yeah.
The end? The
Yeah,
very end?
it was towards
like
the very
that
end.
flashed through a bunch of stuff at the end.
The roadmap was verbal, but there wasn't a roadmap. A roadmap is like, here is the thing that's happening on this day. That's like what a roadmap is. Even if it's like slightly more vague than that, but...
Lord Amnesia said something, but I forgot what it was.
Good one.
Improper, really, for us to follow the Warriors of Chaos with anything other than the Empire of Man.
They said that a new post on Warhammer community with roadmaps, just vague roadmaps, just spawned.
Oh yeah, someone said that.
Where was the Warcry?
Of the Age of Darkness.
Oh, I get the joke now.
Thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
Up next, we're going to the World of Legend with the Warhammer Old World team.
Thanks, Ryan. After this, yeah. Before this.
Oh, the little preview at the bottom doesn't match.
But we've got a lot of distance to cover before we.
It might have been before Old World, maybe.
The two.
Enjoy.
No, it was.
It wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, it's part of this.
That sounds so exciting. The Old World setting just continues to add something new to a system that so many of us love and enjoy. It's been really exciting having you come and join us, Dan. Thanks for taking the time. Some amazing stuff from the studios about Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the Age of Darkness, and the Old World. But we've also got loads on the way for our other systems.
Turn this up a little bit, Jordan.
Hive Secundus took us underground with the terrifying Gene Stealer cults. Expect to see another faction release this year, and further into the future, we'll be looking at other factions to add. Kill Team. The big news is Hivestorm, the new edition of Kill Team. We're looking forward to seeing people get hold of the new rules. Going into the new year, we'll continue to release kill teams and box sets to add more scenery and locations to your games. Underworlds. Plenty happening here. Before the end of 2024, you'll see new warbands being released. And in 2025, we'll continue to build up those factions. Warcry. We've just released Briar and Bone, which we know the community were waiting to get their hands on. Blood Bowl.
Oh, fuck off! Oh, fuck off, dude! Oh my god! I don't even play Warcry and I'm mad. What the fuck, dude?
Like, you don't even have to mention it. You don't even have to mention it.
Warcry, here's the thing that we did.
It's like they said, because the way they did that was like, "You're welcome, Warcry players."
Where am I missing something?
Time to change the name to War Weep.
New post on Warhammer's community with. Is it on Twitter? No. I don't know. Am I missing something? There's nothing on Warcom that has any of that.
Go back a page, Jordan. Scroll down, because sometimes it doesn't show up in the latest. It shows up when they.
I mean, this is the most. Well, hold on. Any
the newest stuff.
Yeah, so in that group of our. Oh, there you go. There you
go. Okay.
Like, why didn't you show us this?
Yeah, there's the graphics. What the hell?
Like,
so 2025 is Guard Eldar Knights.
Did they mention?
What's it say?
No, see, I did hear correctly. Blood Angels are the last codex of the year.
Yeah.
That's what? We're going. They're gonna go 2 months without a new codex. 3 months? They're gonna go 3 months without a new codex.
Seems odd with the holidays, but
well, they'll release Battle Force and stuff, and those sell.
Yeah,
like they're not worried about that.
They didn't even mention the High Elves. That's on the roadmap for 2025
for Old World.
Old World.
More factions, incredible, amazing.
Yeah, when they were like, "Oh, we're gonna continue making factions and more factions for this game." It's like, yes,
of course
we
you
know.
are.
Yeah, tell us something that is actually.
And so far, we are not planning on discontinuing this product.
Yeah,
great,
I mean,
amazing. What the fuck, man? Like, so many Xenos threatening the Imperium. You notice there's no Xenos on this list anywhere. It's only right that the Imperial Knights will be striding out to meet them on the battlefield soon after.
Well, there's the Eldar, but
yeah. The vague mention of Forces of Chaos. So, Astra Militarum, Eldar, Imperial Knights, more codexes, big names, special chaos treats. I mean, at least that's more descriptive than more factions.
Road work ahead.
Sure fucking hope it does.
Like, that's the level this is, right?
So far, here's all the shit that we did. Dude, there's no way they're ending. When hold on.
Codex. When does the Blood Angels Codex actually drop for sale?
April to April is a fiscal year, so that theory's gone. What did you say?
Well, when does the Blood Angels Codex actually drop for sale?
This weekend.
That seems really.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, it's possible
they're gonna go 3 months without a codex.
It is possible that some of this will be released in December, but like, even then, I don't know.
But this, this explicitly says 2025.
I know it does. But remember, I was told very explicitly before that, Warhammer community articles aren't always right.
What do you mean Blood Angels Codex is dropping in October? Didn't it just go up for pre-order?
No, you can buy the Battle Force right now.
It has the codex in it.
Right, but you can't remember the fucking
the Tau shit.
Tau?
Yeah, I know, but the codex is still out.
Fair.
For all intents and purposes, the codex is out because people are gonna have PDFs of it. People already have PDFs of it.
Either way, what it means is there's not a new codex dropping like right around the holidays, which you would think there would.
Still,
be.
2 months, 3 months, whatever. There's still months going by. at the end of the year, like in the holidays, with no codexes being revealed.
Well, okay, so I will to play devil's advocate here for a second. There might be something to be said for not releasing a codex at the end of the year, because not everyone's going to play whatever codex they release. So if they just focus on like battle forces and other boxes, like gift set boxes, there is something to be said like from a marketing strategy from that, and we might actually get that kind of stuff.
Sure, I guess.
yeah.
I guess technically, it's by GW's terms not a codex release, but the codex is out, available for purchase in some capacity this week.
Sure. So it could be, but it could be the same thing, right? Like, so that, like, there could be a Krieg box that comes out in November or December, but the codex doesn't come out until January.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know, dude. It all feels bad. Like, this feels bad.
Well, it goes back to what we were saying last week, right? It feels lazy. You know?
I mean, I don't know if it's lazy. I almost wonder if they got through the current roadmap and everybody was like, once we hit the end of that, we need to stop and reevaluate because we're fucking
Take a break.
up. I like to think that they would have that much, foresight and self-reflection, but I'm not sure if they do.
Anyways, hey guys, just to let you all know, there's going to be no After Dark tomorrow night, unless we decide to drunkenly stream from
Mosh Isley.
Mosh Isley. But sounds like we'll be back Monday for a game of
Some of us are going to be back Monday. Yeah.
I'm just still. I have faith in you guys, but I want to temper expectations a little bit, So it sounds like we'll be back Monday.
There's a good chance that whatever stream happens on Monday, at least two of us will be like hungover. It's a possibility.
Yeah, there might be the stream Monday might be three boys sitting on a couch drinking like water and
liquid
Gatorade
IV
and having cheeseburgers.
I mean, if that's what you guys want, we'll do that. I'll never say no to a cheeseburger stream.
Yeah, I mean, I won't be there to do it. Otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Do you remember that time? There was a Warhammer channel I used to watch that did they did a hot wing stream one time. Looked kind of fun.
It was Bricky.
Okay.
Bricky did it after us. SMH my head.
Anyways, guys, we'll see you next Monday, next Thursday.
It's been fun.
Yeah, next Monday. Good night, chat. I'm gonna go sleep this off. That's the countdown.